What is up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Fallout 4. My name is Splattercat. Stoked to have you here today as we hang out for a little while, and I think I'm just trying to sell some stuff off. That's pretty much it. They gave me a bunch of things that I don't even really need. However, I got a bunch of Vault 114 jumpsuits on me that I don't really need to carry around, and there's got to be a bunch of stuff in here that ultimately is just kind of pointless to have in my inventory, so I figure I'll probably get rid of a pretty good stack of stuff. Yeah, we're carrying around a lot of, orange mentats. I picked up a really good arm piece, too, that I don't know how I didn't notice, but it slows down time when I get wounded. I'm pretty excited about the prospects of using it in the future. However, for right now, I'm going to try and get rid of all the random, just bullshitty items that I picked up that aren't really that useful. Probably sell some drugs, too, because that's all that I ever was. Wasteland drug dealer, looking for a mark. I think I gotta cook some food. I have a lot of food on me right now that has not been cooked just yet. I'm gonna try and get rid of some of this other little stuff too, but aside from that, I don't really use drugs too much in this game. You end up addicted, I think, after you use drugs maybe 5 or 6 times. I couldn't tell you exactly, but either way, you do get addicted pretty easily. I think I used Med-X 3 times in one day when I was playing in the stream, and they were like, by the way, you should check out the stream. I'm gonna try and promote the stream a little bit more on the channel because I feel like I'm doing a bad job, and I don't know, streaming might be a big part of the future for me. And so anyways, just trying to direct people over as I've been streaming more and more too. I've been pulling like 5, 4, 6 hours in there streaming just on random days so that there's a better chance of more people being able to witness the whole thing. We got some San Francisco sunlights. I do enjoy a good cigar, but man, there is a universe of difference between a good cigar and a bad cigar. I'll tell you that much right now. Oh my god. Do I need 45 caliber? What gun am I using right now? Let me take a look at my guns real fast because I don't even know what I'm rocking. Got a combat shotgun, so some shells would be great. I really dislike using my pipe pistol, but I might have to. Got a compensated hardened 10mm, so I could use some 10 milli rounds. A 2mm electromagnetic cartridge. What the hell does that go to? Obviously a weapon that we haven't seen yet. A brace-treated leather left arm. I think this character's going with heavy armor because I don't have any sneaky skills on this guy. No sneaky snake skills. I think there's a missile launcher. Can I sort you by just weaponry? There we go. She's got a short combat rifle. It's a pretty good gun. A sighted, excited automatic laser pistol. Spray and pray. Bullets explode on impact. Oh yeah, we saw that the last time we talked to her. That is a pretty good gun. The AoE would be gnarly on that. What I'm leaning towards, however, is a combat rifle. It surprises me that we don't have one yet. Oh, look at that. There's a Chinese officer's sword, too. That's kind of badass. I'd be interested to see what sort of fatalities you could pull off with that mean mamma jamma. For right now, though, I'm just going to accept the trade, but I needed to get some bullets. Let's see. I'll probably just go with the 10mm. I mean, that's cool. I have no problem paying her some money for right now, and it clears out my pack for a bit. Alright. We're good. Where did dog meat run off to? There he is. Trusting my faithful dog. I am in such a dog mood lately. Like, I want a dog really badly. I gotta figure out my lease is up in a couple of months, and I'm really banging my head against whether I want to move or not again. I told myself this is going to be the last apartment I was going to live in before, I started putting money together to move into a real house, but the unfortunate truth of the matter is, search for clues to Kellogg, or he crashed his car over here like 6,000 years ago.
Kellogg must have stopped here. Search around, see if we can pick up the trail.
San Francisco sunlights.
I'm telling you, that
Kellogg's
nose
preferred
is
brand,
second to
alright.
none.
Okay, boy, let's track him.
I never liked the phrase second to none. It seemed like you were taking too long to say the best. I'd be like, alright, I get it, overly flowery. When you're thinking about it, you're like, he's second to none, though, because no one is as good as him. I'm like, well, then just say he's the best, then. Just use normal language. I don't know. I was raised to use a lot of, like, flowery language, because my mom was, it's hard to describe. I don't know, my mom was raising me to be like a gentleman or something like that. My mom always had these weird aspirations, like we were going to be, like, super rich or something someday and have, like, fancy 10-course dinners or something. I don't know. I have no idea. I think she watched too many episodes of Dallas or something. I'm not entirely too positive. Anyways, and so I had to go to... What the... Urgh! Goddamn mole rats. I felt like you don't have to lead in this game because it's hit scan. Mole rat teeth, I mean... Digging around inside of an animal. You find anything useful? And rhetorical? Yeah, I don't know. My mom made me go to etiquette lessons and stuff, which obviously made me super popular. But what I got from that is that overly flowery language and all that kind of stuff is obnoxious. Didn't the lady need a bag of fertilizer? Yeah, she did. Laid it down in the vault. I know I'm going to pick up all this bullshit and I'm not actually going to use it. But anyways, I don't know. Being around people that, like, never say what they mean. They try to get you to be all, like, flowery. And I guess just really, really verbose all the time. Let's do it. It doesn't do it for me. Just spit out what you're trying to say, man. So oh man, this thing's gonna be out here, huh? I'm gonna follow you halfway across the wasteland. Apparently Kellogg stopped. Is that turret right there active? I guess not. I'll take the circuit boards though for show. We got a dead guy over here with a shotgun shell and a couple of...
Kellogg's pit stops. Keep your eyes open.
Had to stop by for murder. Gotta murder 5 or 6 guys. Alright, let's go. Actually, it's just one. Oh no, it's 2 guys. Never mind. Or did he get ambushed? It says that I can inspect the blood, but nothing's happening. I assure you that I'm pressing the E key right now. Maybe I'm doing it wrong.
Bloody bandages.
I'm
Dog
telling
meat can
you,
track this.
That nose is second to none.
Yes, I caught that the first time you said it. These actually just...
What do you think, boy? Enough to go on?
How does a dog just magically know what we want him to do? Typically these tasks require like a lifetime of training, and this dog just seems to be on it. Like in a heartbeat. Like supernaturally. Got other dogs in here. Actually, we're kind of in a safe part of the wasteland. I'll just use 38s from here on in. Yes, indeedly doodly. Grab that dog meat. I'm not actually going to use it. I'm not going to grab my dog either. I'm talking about the dog meat that's on the other dogs that are not my dogs with the meat that is on the dogs. But anyways, I like to cook it for the extra XP. You cook like 30 or 40 of those little bastards and you give yourself like a half a level up. However, you still with us, Valentine? Yeah, you need to work on your cardio, bud. Why would a robot... So when we were in the vault, he was talking about how the place must have been made by a fitness... Does he have like feeling in his legs and stuff like that? Like how advanced of a robot is... Oh, something bad's gonna happen right here. It's a booby trap with a Yao Guai. I don't know how I feel about this Yao Guai. I also feel like Nick is not helping in the manner that I need him to. Nick? You want to participate in this, buddy? Kite around stuff, by the way. I don't know if I ever mentioned that, but it works pretty well. If you run around in circles around things, the AI seems to get really, really confused. Overland Station's under attack. Well, why is Overland Station is under attack over here? No, those are stingwings. I don't feel like messing with those stingwings right now. How long do I have to respond to the threat? 'Cause I'm in the middle of a quest right now, and this really has that, like, hey, Roman, let's go bowling type thing going on where they're interrupting me while I'm doing other things. Also, which one is Overland Station? So, Overland... Oh, it's actually, like, right up north. It might be a smart idea, then. Let's go. Let's see what we got going on. You guys just in here gardening and harvesting while there's super mutants around? Alright, my muscled friends, where are you? It's time to get dealt with. It looks like there's one down the hill over here, too. Yeah, I don't know. Oh my god, I just played dodge the grenade for the first 45 seconds of every combat. There's our third nade. Do we have a guy down over here? Did we get them all? No, we did not get them all. Would be the answer to that question. Right through your muffin. Where the rest of my foes at? No, I think it's your turn, actually. You're like a level 1 mutant attacking a settlement that I deeply care about, and I'm like level 5 trillion. You're trying to reason with a mutant right now. Shouldn't do that. Additionally, you guys should actually try to hit something. Like, you see what I'm doing right there? How I'm hitting the thing that I'm shooting at? You should try that. Might help you out a little bit. So what happens if I just, like, accept this? Like, do I get anything by helping the settlement? Or does it just stay functional? Or does happiness go up? Or what did I accomplish here? Huh. Alright, well, I needed to go to a cook table anyways, so that's fine. I'm ready to cook, Jesse. I'm ready to cook. Got some roast in there. Got some grilled rad roach, obviously. Iguana on a stick, which requires apparently wood and also iguana. Got mutton chops in here, or mutt chops, I guess. I'm not a big fan of sheep, but then again, I didn't grow up eating sheep. I think it's one of those things like either you grew up eating it or you didn't. But I don't like lamb chops or anything like that. I don't know. I try to stay away from foods that involve baby animals anyways. There's no real, like... Ooh, free fragmentation grenade. Yes, please. So does that add a location to my map when she talks about stuff like that? We gotta go back to dog meat. I'm going back to dog meat. Alright, let's go find our critter over here. Where did he go? Oh, he's only 80 meters out this. I'm gonna say it's in meters because I'm trying to convert this whole thing over into metric. Maybe with the ending of the universe, we can finally adopt the metric system. I don't know, though. Will you take out the next gun? My guns get stuck all the time in this game, and I'm not totally sure why. Happens all the time, though, where either they disappear from my HUD, or my guns, when I press a hotkey to pull out a gun, nothing comes out. It puts away the gun that I'm currently holding, but then the other gun doesn't come out, and if I mash on the key, it still doesn't come out until I go into third-person mode. Then the gun will finally come out. I don't know, it's weird. I'm used to these crates being lootable in all the other Fallout games. Yes, continue. Apparently he stopped off in this little bunker, too. Get rid of those just because it's XP. I missed. I tried to get it, but...
A decoy, huh? Clever.
I mean, I guess. Only works on idiots like me, though. Guess we can assume everything else is landmined around here as well. Sleeping bags, tires, couple of beers. There's his beer right there, the Gwinnett Stout. But I guess we're still on the trail. Doesn't appear to be anything indicative over here. Crossing the bridge, looking at water. Splashy effects from my gun. I kind of want to use Radaway right now. I hate how radiation affects my HP bar. Like, not in any real gameplay sense. It's just inconvenient and I don't like it. It makes me sad. Appears as though, as per usual, ghouls are going to come out of the woodwork and mess with us. We must have one on that other side. See if I can put a couple rounds. Oh, there's one back there too. Hiding behind some crates. Trying to be all sneaky and roguelike. He's like, oh, they won't see me. They won't see. Oh, he made his perception check. No. And then we wipe him out. Although I always felt like the phrase should be wipe him off. I don't know. A camera over here. A baby carriage with a plunger inside of it. That lady appears to be doing some kind of weird calisthenics or yoga. Gotta get limber, I guess. This side appears though we have a suburb. I don't know if I'm in the mood to like explore more suburbs though. I may focus on main storyline for a little while. We haven't hit it much. I've spent like 30 episodes wandering around accomplishing nothing, so I figure it's about time for main storyline, right? Also a decent idea to get things moving. Oh my god, there's so many. Luckily my gun have a many bullets. Although this one looks a little bit meaner than the previous ones that we've been up against. I need my dog to stop kiting. There we go. Valentine got him. Stop kiting. Your blood is everywhere, dog. Actually, that's the ghoul's blood because you shot his arms off. Enemies have a harder time detecting you when you're sneaking and not moving. A 45 round. Bottle caps. Hair brushes. Pack of cigarettes will do indeed. A burgundy bottle. Some skulls. A very cool rug. What looks like a Boston Bugle. I was hoping we get a magazine. I got excited for a second and then it wasn't a magazine. And I was like, oh, that's not a magazine. What, you thought I was going to have like a clever response there? Nope, nope, not another magazine. Damn it. Nothing inside the cat. Anybody want a spine, though? How dope would it be if you could make a weapon out of a spine? Like, it'd be like a human flail. You could put like a big weight on the end of it and then beat people to death with a spine. I don't know. It's got Predator vibes to it. I like it. Some mentats and a lunch pail. And a whole bunch of tall flasks. Erlenmeyers? I don't know. I don't remember what all the beakers were called. They had the number that I wanted on the side of them that it said in the lab syllabus. And then I just used that one. If they graded me based on what I had called it, I probably would have gotten it wrong. I'm actually going to wear that right there, which slows time down during combat when you get low health. That's a really, really useful bonus, and something that I think is going to help us in the future. Grilled rad roach, I'm going to eat 2 of those, and then we're going to go in on some Radaway real fast because our radiation level, while not awful, is high enough to where I don't want to deal with it. Man, are we getting there? Like, what's going on here? Okay.
Hell of a party happened here.
Either way, I'm taking their stuff first. Wow, you had $58? You're like... I'm not an assailant, though. I'm just friends with you. I am a friend to the robot people. Beep boop boing. Beep bop zock.
Alert. Critical signs.
Another one of his stogies.
Out here finding bogeys, tracking with his stogies. Run up on him, put a clip in his ass like you don't know me. That's always an easy place to go. You don't know me, stogie. It's close enough. We live in the world of Lil Wayne. You don't have to rhyme anymore. You just make it as close as possible, and then it's all good. As long as the syllable count is kinda on. I mean, that or you can pull a Kanye and just, like, not finish your sentences schizophrenically all the time. And then after that, start the next thing by just saying, like, a one-sentence word that relates to the previous phrase you said. I mean, I guess. I'm a fan of old school hip-hop. Honestly, Kanye's gotten worse over the years, though. A lot worse. Like, I've compared, like, his early albums to his more recent ones. I'm just like, why is this dude even relevant anymore? Who cares? Like, his old stuff actually had heart and character. Nowadays, it's just, like, all cynically made. Sell another platinum album. Who cares? I just need more cash flow. He got kind of a lumpy head, too. You notice that? Like, his jaw's kind of lumpy. Like, he's got some kind of, like... I don't know. It's some, like, glandular issue or something. Oh, another bloodied Band-Aid.
What do you think, boy? Was this our man?
I hate it how you always get a Band-Aid on you when you go to the public pool. Just me? God. My mom used to drop us off at the public pool when we were kids. Like, all day. It was just an excuse to get rid of us. And so anyway, she would drop me, my cousin, and my sister off at the public pool, and I assume she and my aunt just, like, drank wine all day or something while we were... I'm not really sure. Anyways, I have no idea why they dropped us off there. But they dropped us off pretty much every day at the public pool. We just, like, swam for, like, 8 hours a day. She'd drop us off at, like, 9 in the morning. And then she'd be like, I'll pick you up at 4. And she'd pack us, like, a little, like, icy bag thing that was just, like, full of random sandwiches. Like, random little things. And then she'd just, like, leave us out there. And so we kind of just, like, dicked around and did whatever we wanted. A couple times we actually left the pool. And they wouldn't let you back in once you left. We would just kind of, like, stand around outside. Apparently, our guy is inside that building. It's got, like, Galactus or some shit on the front of it. Alright, I'll sort that out in a minute. Dead guys. I love playing pool. My dad's got a pool table with 3 slats. It came with his house. He bought a house and the pool table was too heavy to move, and the lady that lived there was elderly. And so they just left it. What's up with that book right there? We got another Jangles the Moon Monkey. Apparently he died like he lived, hanging out with Jangles. We got antifreeze bottles. We got duct tape. Cafeteria trays I'll take. This game is just like a junk finding simulator. That's all that it is you picking up random shit so you can make your guns shoot harder. I'm glad they did, though, to be honest, because none of the junk had a function in any of the previous Bethesda games. It was all pointless and just, like, sat around. You could sell it for, like, 1 credit or something, like 1 random bottle cap if you really wanted to hoard things, or 1 septum. Hold on, there's a bunch of stuff over here, and I gotta look at it right after I said that I was gonna focus on storyline stuff. Take that. There was that one guy that said he needed tools, but I just don't care. Like, I only work on, like, one problem at a time. I don't even know what he pays you for all of them, but there's a lot of wrenches and stuff around. Worst case scenario is I just teleport around in between all the red rocket stations that I found, and then I hand it off to him if he gives you, like, I don't know, maybe 5 bottle caps or something per tool. That would make it worth it because I gotta bring a lot of tools. Like, seriously, we've been running around for a while, and I've found a lot of tools out in the Wasteland. They're all over the place. Comes down to what he'll accept, though. I assume it's hammers, screwdrivers, and combination wrenches, but much beyond that, I don't know. There's some cram in there. Weapons workbench. I can probably break a couple of these down real fast just to get some itty-bitty bits. Jump out of there. And then I don't think there's a cook station around here, but we already cooked anyway, so who cares? I wonder if this area becomes another city because it seems to have all those amenities that belie the fact that maybe someday we're going to live here. Glass bowls in there. Purified water in here, which is pretty cool. Antique globes I always pick up just because you can turn them into all kinds of goodies. That looked like it was going to be lootable, but then it wasn't. So I guess that's my life. I pick up fans and stuff too if I don't have the scrapper perk. Playing the game without the scrapper perk's a little bit rough. You got to learn what to look at in order to get those beautiful screws. Never have any screws if you don't take scrapper. Like in this playthrough, it's actually been reasonably easy. I can basically upgrade whatever I want whenever I want. And it doesn't really matter that much. Whereas in my stream playthrough, I'm playing an idiot character who has like no intelligence and is just kind of a stealth character who sneaks around siphon filtering fools. And so anyways, yeah, there's a game reference nobody's heard for a while. What happened to Siphon Filter? What a great game. I had all the siphon filters when I was a kid. Well, I wasn't actually a kid. I guess when I was in high school. Anyways, I had all the siphon filters and they were sick. I'm carrying too much and cannot run. That's disappointing. Is this Radaway right here? Or is it just blood? I don't know if I trust blood that I just randomly found out in the middle of nowhere. That is exactly what I would say if a dog bit me, except it would have a lot more F words sprinkled in. There we go.
Hey.
Hey.
Something you need?
Something I need from you. Non-sexual, I promise. I just want you to hold some things for me. D's nuts. That's normally where the joke would drop in. I'm a fan of a good D's nuts joke. Not gonna lie. Makes me laugh every time. It has to be a good one, though. It can't be like a bad D's nuts. If you get me with like a stupid D's nuts, I'll be like, ah, that was lame. Stretching. Reaching. But if you get a good one in there, this is insanity. Insanity's nuts. It makes me laugh every single time. Most of the weight on me has got to be from junk and Nuka-Cola. That's got to be like 80% of everything that I'm carrying right now. Purified water is definitely not helping either. But that's actually like good for me and I need it. Here, you take all of the silt. Why am I carrying around so many silt beans? So much random stuff in here. Yeah, it's got to be the junk. I wish there was also a dump all junk stuff on like these extra characters. That'd be super cool. Here, take all my thingies. Wow, I'm carrying around a lot of bullshit right now. How long has it been since I went back to base? Oh my god. There's like so much shit on me. Yeah, take it. Make my burdens light. I love the fact that this guy he can carry a lot of stuff. I don't like the companions that can't carry anything. Like if they can only carry like 80 pounds, I'm just like, ugh. I guess you're not going to be in my party ever. Some of these computers seem vaguely functional, but let's go do our quest real fast. I'm out of time for the day, so my name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here at the Nerdcast for the next episode of Fallout 3. I appreciate you stopping on by and your continued viewership. It's always nice to know people are watching what you do, and I know my channel's a little bit smaller than a lot of people's. Doesn't really generate the traffic like some people's do, but I enjoy what I do, and I enjoy the fact that I have an audience. So anyways, I'll see y'all later. Hi to everybody.